Alright, guys, what is up? Today I am starting a survival world with DGen200K, and his channel will be in the description. But we're trying to make this a series. We're trying to go to like 500 days. So this is going to be the first 100 days of this series. This is the first time I've done a survival world recorded. I've played a lot of them, especially hardcore, but I'm kind of terrible at them. So I decided to do one with a friend who recently started Minecraft. And I've been playing, he's one of my school friends, and I've been playing with him for a while. So once again, his channel link is in the description, DGen200K. Make sure to go check him out, support him, because he also posts these, but they are in a different format, I am pretty sure. He's posting them in a Let's Play format, is what he calls it, and it's where he basically records the whole thing without cutting anything out. I'm trying to do like a 100-day video where all the 100 days is in one video. So right here, I'm loading into the world, and he started the world, and we're playing on Bedrock. So we're playing on Bedrock, and so lots of stuff does not work the same way as Java Edition. I will explain that as we make stuff and do things, but it's decently different for farm mechanics and mob spawning mechanics in Nether and Overworld. And I don't know about the end, but for people who haven't played Bedrock Edition, there's a lot of different mechanics. But here I'm just gearing up for both of us because we actually spawned kind of far away from any trees. So we had to kind of venture to get trees. Now we're looking for iron. We got a decent amount of iron. I think we got one, but then we found a little bit more. And then I dug into a bunch of iron, and then you could see the chest there. That was actually, I was mining for coal, and I found a buried treasure chest on that stony shore. So we went and found a couple villages though, and got more iron, enough to get buckets and a little bit of armor, I'm pretty sure. So right now I'm wearing chainmail armor, because I found it in that buried treasure chest. But so DGen's also getting armor, or stacking up, and then he started making this house. It's really cool. It's kind of long, with long windows, and then I had an idea to make a chest room, because everyone makes a mistake when playing 100 days in a world, is they make the mistake of not organizing their inventory early. So what we did was we completely just made a chest room, and I think it has like 100 chests, and spoiler alert, we only ended up using like 10 of them. So here's us digging the things out. We had to go up for wood quite a lot, and we made iron pickaxes, which didn't actually go much faster. We thought they would go a ton faster, but they didn't go much faster, and so it didn't really matter. It was kind of, we thought it was a waste of iron, but we really got it back later in the video. But me and DGen, we've played one other world together with one other person, and we beat the game, but we got blaze rods and ender pearls, but we played it on peaceful mode. So it doesn't really count, but so we kind of have experience about getting blaze rods and stuff. It wasn't peaceful except for the actual blaze rod gathering part that we had to change it to normal, but it kind of like a cheated world. We played with one other person. So here we're making an iron farm. This has to be a different design than what you typically see in early iron farm, being ENX04's 3 villager, 1 zombie iron farm, simple iron farm to make on the first day. But really, it's actually a kind of a hard iron farm that we need 20 beds, 20 fletching tables, and 20 villagers to actually make the iron farm, because it's a bedrock. Like I was saying earlier, it's bedrock iron farm because the Bedrock Edition does not have the scare feature involved with having a zombie near villagers to spawn an iron golem. So we have to get lots of villagers so that they'll actually start spawning iron golems. And making an iron farm this early, it's like day 16. Making an iron farm this early really will pay off. And also, new bedrock feature they have is days played in the top left corner, which I kind of wish they would add to Bedrock or to Java Edition without having to go to the F3 screen. But I think going to F3 screen is fine. But in the new 1.21 update, they had the days played in the top left corner, which is really good and useful for us to make it a 100 days video. But here we're just transporting the first 2 villagers. Then we're going to spend, I think it was like 3 hours breeding them, and then just waiting for them all to grow up. So actually, I think it was 2 hours. It was like 2 hours doing all that, because by the time we finished this we had finished, because basically we just had to wait for the villagers to grow up, then put a layer of cobblestone with water, lava, and 3 hoppers and a chest. But by the time we had done that, it took us like 3 hours total to do the whole iron farm. But it was really worth it, and it was day 25 by the time we finished, and we were actually a quarter of the way through the challenge, and we had just finished our iron farm. And see, that's one of the things about Bedrock Edition, is doing an 100 days video in Bedrock Edition is kind of different, because it's a lot slower and you kind of get less things done. That's why we're kind of thinking of doing at least 500 days in this world to maybe have more things done by the end. We might do more if we really get, like, if this gains us a decent amount of subscribers, we might even do more. We might even do a lot. But here, we were looking at the villagers because the iron farm stopped working a bit, and then I accidentally got one stuck, and so I had to punch it out of the hole. But then a baby got in. I don't know how a baby spawned, but we ended up just leaving him in there, I'm pretty sure. And then I got stuck in the hole with a villager. So I was stuck in the hole, and the only thing that I could do to get out of the hole was actually break a fledging table or break a bed, and that would mess up the iron farm tremendously. And so I didn't do that. And we've only had this iron farm for 2 Minecraft days, and it's already doing this. We're already making mistakes. So, and also I didn't have water in my bucket, as you can see, and I tried punching the villager out. And earlier, when the villager actually got stuck, the reason it was still stuck and I didn't successfully punch it out was a cat actually got in my way as I was pushing the villager out. A cat got in the way, and I had to kill the cat before I blocked up the hole, which messed me up, and then wasn't able to block up the hole. But DJen is coming with water in like a little bit, but this was just like a funny part that I kept in the video because I was stuck here for like 10 minutes just waiting for DJen to come with water. So, because all I could do here was break the bed or break the fletching table, and now we didn't want to risk messing up the iron farm. Also, we didn't know where this baby came from, because we already had 20 villagers. But you can see DJen's name tag. He's coming to try to help me. I think he needs to grab water in his bucket, though. That's why it's taking him quite a while. But there he is. He put the water down. And I'm trying to push, like, the villager out. I got the villager out, but now I had to get out. And so he had to place more water, and we kind of had to struggle with this. It was funny. We were really, really struggling with this because, see, he's standing right there. He doesn't know what the heck to do for some reason. He's not placing water because there's lots of villagers around that we're trying to clear out, and then he punched me. So that wasn't very good. And then I couldn't get off of the bed because I didn't have anything to put me in a crawl mode. So I couldn't get out. But then he should have watered me out about now. Oh, and then he got stuck in the hole too with another villager. So another villager, him and me all got stuck in the hole. I got out, but then we needed to get the villager out, so I had to jump back in the hole. And then he took the water, and then I pushed the villager up. And then he took out the water, and I tried to get up. So it ended up I didn't actually get up, but he's trying to get the villagers out of the way so he can water me up. Because once again, I did not have water in my bucket. But finally, we got up, I patched up the hole, and then we were able to water ourselves out of this place. And I still didn't have water, which was really annoying, because I could have easily gotten myself out of this situation. Instead, he had to come all the way from home and get me out of this, because I forgot to put water in my water bucket. I forget what I was doing that I used it for, but we placed the cobblestone back down, he placed the water back down, and then the iron golem was burning, and then he decided to punch it, and I really thought he would die because it would attack him. So he just started punching it, and I thought he was getting really close. I was like, you're gonna die, man. But no, he killed it, and then you see, you didn't see the iron. That means it went perfectly into the hoppers. And so here I just water us both out, and I'm sorry for the laggy recording. Sometimes it gets laggy in this video, because I don't even have a gaming computer. I just have like a normal laptop, which is kind of runs kind of slowly on Minecraft, especially when I'm playing multiplayer and recording at the same time. But here we're just making a mine. We got the iron farm working, we have iron tools, and we're making a mine. We don't really have infinite iron yet because it needs to run for a little bit, because even though it has 20 villagers, it still runs slower than a normal Java iron farm first day. So here I'm working on the chest room. I'm trying to make we're trying to figure out how we could make an auto smelter that leads to the chests, but we couldn't quite figure it out while being able to reach the furnaces of the smokers. So we ended up just putting them right next to the chests, which kind of made it a little harder to walk, but we just patched them up and then put them, as you can see, the smokers, we just kind of put them there and then had them flow into the chests. But it worked out alright in the end. And so yeah, here I'm just taking all the smooth stone so I can finish making the blast furnaces. And then I did the same thing that I did with the smokers for the blast furnaces, and then I fixed the signs. And then my recording kind of cut out because it's really laggy, and so it cuts out quite a lot. So I kind of lost the rest of that footage, but we did both make gold armor with the little bit of gold that Dejan found while mining. I got gold boots because we didn't have enough for a gold helmet. We were missing 1 iron, or 1 gold. But so he also tried to make a sugarcane farm, but he realized he needed quartz or nether quartz to make the observers for the farm. And so we went into the mine to try to find some diamonds, enough for an enchantment table and a diamond pickaxe. So we were both going into the mines because we really wanted to find just something to advance our world, because all we needed was 5 diamonds and we could majorly advance our world. But that was a big cave that we stumbled upon while making this mine all the way down. We also found out that you can make tough stairs. I knew that there were multiple new tough blocks. I don't know if tough stairs is a new tough block, but I found it kind of funny because I didn't know you can make tough stairs. And so this is our strip mine. It's kind of long, actually. By the end of this video, it'll be super duper long because we do quite a lot of mining trips, and I get very unlucky while Dejan gets super lucky. Now we have 3 goals for this 100-day world: is get an enchantment table, go to the Nether, and get blaze rods. Okay, so we really are just trying to make as much progress as we can. And then here, there's this cobblestone thing, and he told me he found a massive cave. And I was like, what do you mean a massive cave? And he's like, just mine the cobblestone. And I'm like, am I gonna die in lava or something? But no, I wasn't. I just had to build up it. And that right there, that dirt that I am building with, just saved like so much progress in this world. It saved so much time in this world, and you'll see why in a little bit. So this, I was like, it must connect to a cave. Watch out for mobs, because these mobs, they could immediately kill us. Especially if it's like a dangerous mob, like a creeper or a skeleton, and it sneaks up behind us. So I'm looking at the cave, and then a witch pops out. We're like, oh, what the heck? And it poisons both of us. I run away. DGen boxes himself up, and then stupid me tries to go back and help DGen by killing the witch. While we're both still poisoned and on half a heart. So I'm trying to go help DGen, and I'm like, and this was such a stupid idea. I'm like, DGen, I'm gonna come save you. You're trapped by a witch. And then I didn't think about it, but he splashed me with harming, and it also splashed DGen with harming. So then we lost like half of our health to skeletons while trying to run back. And this is why the dirt saved us, because while we were running back, we had to go up. Remember, we had to mine the dirt and go up. But instead of it being cobblestone like DGen had made, it was dirt. And so it was super easy for us to get up to that area. And we got a decent amount of our loot back. We got a little bit of our loot, and we kind of split it. And then we were like, we died to something from that cave. We don't even have much loot on us anymore because we lost like a lot of it. So we decided we're just going to go and explore that cave. And then DGen found diamonds. You could kind of see it. I shouldn't have sped it up, but you can kind of see the diamonds if you look really closely. And then DGen says that he's going to draw me everything in his inventory. I'm like, you do not need to do that. But he was really scared of dying while trying to get the diamonds. But there wasn't actually a lot of mobs in this cave. So it was fine, but he literally dropped me everything, and then he needed blocks, so I gave him wood. But the diamonds were on the left. You can see them right in front of my screen. I was kind of looking at other pillars just to make sure, but you can see them in the right of my screen. The little diamonds. He just blocked them with wood, but there's one diamond, which will help us because that's our first diamond of this whole world, and so it'll really help us if we just got more than one from that vein. But sadly, we didn't. And then I found more diamonds, also to the right of my screen, if that you can see. There's a ton. There's another diamond vein right there. So we wanted to go check it out. I was showing him where it was. He's like, where is it? I do not see it. But by this time it's day 35 and we're finally getting diamonds. And we're trying to be super careful because we don't want to die while getting these diamonds. Especially with the diamonds, we don't want to die. Because then they're like unrenewable. And then my footage corrupted again. Like, it always happens at the worst times. And this was after we got we got a bunch of lava buckets that we just transported. It wasn't lava buckets, but we got water and lava. He did most of it, but I had to help him with the end of it, where he would just place the water and then place the lava. So he did that, and then I had to help him with the last two because apparently you need to place it like super quickly. For the top two, I've never made a portal like this. I always just speed portal, and I did speed portal. You'll see later in the video that I did speed portal, but it didn't. We never used the portal. We kind of just tore it down. But here the Nether was open, but as you can see, it looks like I don't go into the Nether, but I do actually go into the Nether. But once again, my footage completely just got destroyed from all of the lagginess in the Nether. That's what I think it is. But here I went strip mining after my footage corrupted in the Nether, and I think I ran into about 500 lava pools. And then DGen died to lava in the Nether, which was kind of an annoyance because that means he lost all of his stuff. And so, but we made it to the Nether, which was really helpful. And while we were in the Nether, we made some very good finds. We spawned in a blue forest where we could get all of our ender pearls, and we found a fortress kind of near spawn. So that was really helpful. But here you can see I think I mined for like an hour straight, just strip mining, and I could not do anything. I went through 3 iron pickaxes and I ran into lava every single place I went. Every single one. And you can see every time I'm running into lava. It's really annoying. But I finally kind of get back out of the lava range here, and I find the white stuff, and I'm like, what? No, this can't be. And I had made a circle all the way around, and if I had just entered from a different point, then I could have easily just made it out with no lava. But I went back up to the surface, and then I went back down because I just kind of cut all the parts out in between that because they were really boring. I kind of just ran around thinking of something to do. And I decided, hey, I'm just going to strip mine some more. And then I strip mined for another 20 minutes, and I found nothing but redstone and iron. Literally nothing. I didn't find a single bit of diamonds, single bit of gold, and I ran into a crap ton of gravel. But then I tried, since it was getting really annoying, I tried to change my keybind so it would be super easy for me to just strip mine. And then, of course, right as I'm changing my keybinds to just make it super easy, I have I run into lava when I'm changing my keybinds, because right there, I have my keybinds as my right click, or my right click is my move forward, and my left click is my break block, so I can just hold the mouse buttons down. But of course, I keep running into lava, so I decided just to change them back. So that I didn't have to worry about running into lava. Because so I wanted to just strip mine, but I couldn't. See, that's where I'm just changing my stuff back, because I'm changing all of it back. And then at this point, it's day 42. We're almost halfway through the challenge, and we haven't made too much progress. So we're thinking we need to make some progress. So I'm almost done strip mining. I'm changing everything back, and I'm going back up to the surface. We go just exploring, because we want to get a jump start in this world, because we're on day 43 and we haven't made that much progress. So we're trying to make progress by just finding villages, finding structures that will get us good amounts of stuff. So I go exploring. I find 2 ruined portals and 3 villages. And then I'm looking for a desert temple or some structure that will have diamonds, because none of the villages I went to had a blacksmith. So here I have a ton of bread, a ton, and we needed that bread to find to breed our villagers, because we want to make a villager trading hall sometime in this video, which I hope will get done, but it won't. It probably won't, but hopefully it will. And you could see me murdering armadillos. I'm sorry, but I had no choice. I thought that they dropped scoots when they were killed, but apparently you need to brush them. I learned that afterward. Because I really want scoots for wolf armor. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure I had 5 wolves, or dogs, since they're tamed. And then here I found a village. And then I found a desert temple. And then I started lagging. It all happens. And then I'm here, and I got down, and then DJ had to get off. And then he got back on. All of these are just a series of random events. But I finally was able to loot the desert temple. And it's day 49. So I got to the desert temple at day 49. And I got the TNT. And I looted the chest and 2 diamonds. Day 49 must be our lucky day. And you see, I didn't want to get rid of the lead because we needed the lead. But I also had 2 golden apples because I got one golden apple from a ruined portal. And I also took the gunpowder because we realized that we're going to need a lot of gunpowder for the end when we start trying to beat the game, because we want to fly around and get as many elytras as possible. So I also got a saddle just so I could have a horse. And there's a lot of stuff that I could have taken out of my inventory that I didn't, that I should have, and didn't take out of my inventory. And then I just ended up making all of my hay bales into bread that I've kind of been storing as hay bales because I really, I needed inventory space. So, yeah, I looted all the chests, and then, it was almost day 50. So, we were really excited for halfway through the challenge. And then I'm pretty sure DJ had to go pick up his brother from something, like a sleepover. So, I was sleeping and I was waiting for him, so I, like, left the bed, and then I spawned in a chest. And I was like, what the heck? So, this is me just kind of waiting. But just, I think he was going to get his brother, so I was, like, just kind of waiting, while on. I think he was still on because he had started the world, so he needed to be on for me to be on. And, but he wasn't actually, like, at his computer. So this is me just completely just bored, waiting for him to get back so we can make it day 50, because we really wanted to be halfway through the challenge, and we haven't got much done, but the two diamonds we can make an enchantment table with, and it really will help. So we can make an enchantment table, and then we can start enchanting with base level enchants that will just make stuff a little faster. Okay, and then here you should be able to tell, it did say sleeping through the night, so he had just gotten back, and we were about to make it day 50, halfway through the challenge. Day 50 of our 2-player survival world. We're trying to do this 100 days. We'll probably go more. So make sure you like and subscribe to see the next videos. Also, once again, please make sure to go subscribe to DGen200K. He's doing a different format of this. I'm not sure what he's really trying to do, but he's kind of putting his videos in a different format. So if you want, like, I think he's doing it like Let's Play, so if you want to go see that, then make sure to go check out his channel. Right here, I'm making a villager breeder. So I made it, and then I dug down for some reason, because, yeah, I kind of wanted to put, like, a staircase in, and so I started digging, like, down, because I really, really wanted to put a staircase in for some random reason. I'm not sure why. I think I was trying to, like, make it so the villagers couldn't get out, and then I realized that I had iron doors on it, but I don't know. And then, yeah, a creeper literally exploded there during night. Like, we, like, walked out of the villager breeder, and the creeper just exploded. Also, these villagers will be put into work for the rest of their lives. So, nothing much. Just a little work for the rest of their lives, just giving me rip-off trades. Now we're just cutting wood to make multiple new projects, because we really wanted a bunch of wood just for, like, building blocks and all that stuff, so that we could continuously make projects in the future. And so we did have an iron farm at this point, so we were getting lots of iron, so we could just make unlimited iron tools. That diamond pickaxe and that 5 obsidian, that part, I think I accidentally cut it out in the recording, when I was editing, I cut it out or something. I don't know, but we did mine that obsidian and get the diamonds. You can see those 5 diamonds we had. Those 2 are going to be for the enchantment table plus the 5 obsidian. So we got a diamond pickaxe, 5 obsidian, which we didn't need 1 of the obsidian. We just got an extra. And then the 2 diamonds, and then we had a book at home. So we were going to make the enchantment table as soon as we just got kind of a lot of wood. And so here we are. He's giving me the paper, and so I'm making the book right now. There it is. And we go to the crafting table. In the enchantment room, you see we already got the bookshelf set up. So we had a bunch of like books and stuff that we found in like villages and all that. So we set up the bookshelves and we got the enchantment table. And so the enchantment table is really going to help for just a little extra protection and in the future help for extreme amounts of protection. Right now though, we don't have very good experience levels or lapis. And so we were about to enchant and then we were like, crap, we need lapis. It is level 30 though. So we were going to go to the nether and try to get some XP. So sorry, my recording, I'm realizing even more now. In the nether, my recording is so laggy because there's like so many more mobs in the nether. It's like, it's crazy. So, oh no, wait, no, are we getting levels here? No, this is where we're going. We're trying to go to the fortress. Because, yeah, I remember DJ got an Enderman aggroed on him, and he almost died. So, yeah. So, this is where we're going to the fortress. And I don't think you guys have seen this fortress. By the way, I'm editing this in multiple segments, in multiple days, so I don't actually, like, really remember what I'm actually, like, have voiced over or recorded. But here's the nether and the fortress. So this one was kind of right near our spawn. We found it in the nether trip that the recording kind of got cut out. But DJ went and took out these blazes. DJ's a lot better at spam clicking PvP, as in Bedrock PvP. I prefer Java PvP, which is not spam click, better. But so he was just going for these blazes, and he almost died, and we barely blocked one end off, and he was hiding behind a wall on the other end. So we were like kind of the fortress. Me and him, we've only been in a fortress like once in one world, and it was together, and we died at least like 30 times. But we are right now we're trying to get just blaze rods for potions, beating the game, because we want to beat the game by 200 days. We might be able to do it in this 100 days, but we really want to beat the game by 200 days. So right now we're just getting blaze rods, and the pearls are easier than the blaze rods for pretty obvious reasons, because you can just trade with them, or you can trade for them with clerics, or you can barter with them for them with piglins. So pearls are really easy. So now we're just trying to do like the struggle part of the fortress and blazes. I wish there was like a different way to get blaze rods, but this also makes the game like harder, which is really fun, because I like going on I like being in like a fortress and like have the challenge of like the blazes and the wither skeletons, even though most likely you'll die at least 50 times in each fortress if you're like us and not a pro Minecraft player. I mean, obviously we're pro Minecraft players, so we're like that good. No, I'm kidding. We're not pro Minecraft players, so we get absolutely beat up in these fortresses. But there I picked up my first blaze rod. I think DJen had a couple, and I just walked right into fire, because the blaze shot right in front of me, because he missed DJen and shot right in front of me, and I walked into the fire. But the fire went out pretty quickly, thank gosh. And then I dug through to try to get that blaze rod. Then a blaze just comes, so I just hold up my shield, and look, all the blazes are aggroed on me right now, and DJen's on low health, so we're kind of in like a predicament. And then we try to like get a little closer to the blazes to, kill them, get the blaze rods. There's two of them, and DJen was still healing up because he was super low. So I killed one, and then I killed the other, and then there was a third one. I got shot at, and then Degen gets chased down by a wither skeleton. And so I'm trapped in this corner and on super low health, and I'm like, okay, Degen, I'm gonna try to just get your stuff and run, right? Because he had almost all the blaze rods. There's 2 blazes, and then I look down and there's just a wither skeleton there. And I'm like, oh crap. So I have 2 blazes and a wither skeleton on me. And I'm like, nope, I'm dead. And so the wither skeleton hits me. I kill the wither skeleton, but I'm toast. So we both died. Luckily it was in the same place. And then I cut this part out mostly because the fortress was literally nothing but going there in no armor and dying. I think we did that about 20 times until we finally got our actual stuff back. And I cut that out because it would be really boring. And I don't think people would like it in the video. But here we're just caving because we wanted to find lapis, but we ended up finding like 30, or not 30. We found like 10 diamonds. So we're just trying to go caving after caving, and I died here. I want to do like a count of how many times we died, but I can't do that because I don't think there's statistics in Bedrock Edition. There might be. I don't think there is though. And so we really have no way of counting our deaths because we didn't really do it from the start, so we have no for sure way of counting our deaths. I wish we could, but we don't. So here we got diamonds, and that's me finding diamonds, gold, everything. And this is a massive cave that Degen found. So, because he's doing a lot of strip mining all the time. So he finds a couple caves. We found a couple caves. We found a ravine that we haven't explored yet. We found a smaller cave that we don't know what it is. So it's just kind of small cave, but we didn't really explore yet. But now we found another segment, and there's a water area. DJ went to explore that while I tried to find another segment to the cave that might be a bigger, lead to something bigger. And I did find something eventually. I forget where it is, but yeah, this is it. I found this little owl cut, and I didn't really go that far. I kind of went to go get Degen, but he was in the water ravine, and then somehow the water led up to a different cave that was really close to our house. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to even get to him. But then that little cut there. That was a fish XP farm that took me 5 minutes to build, just for a little extra XP. And then I found an igloo while exploring in the forest, and I was like, I've never found one of these before. These igloos, I've never found on them in survival. And so this is a new experience for me. I know what they have and all that. I know what they have, but I've never really pay attention to them and tried to find them. So here is us in the Nether again, but this time instead of going and finding a fortress, we are getting quartz for enchanting. And you see my XP levels reset there. That's because I died. We die a lot in this video, by the way. This is 94, and you can see Degen jumped into lava. I'm trying to get down because I have 21 levels. I recovered his levels one time when he died, so all that stuff, I have all his stuff. But so it's day 94 at this point. We're almost done with the challenge, and we're trying to get levels because we're definitely gonna do 200 days with this. I don't know if we're gonna finish the 200 days video, but I'll try to get that out as soon as possible. It does take me a long time to edit these and record them, so please support the channel by liking and subscribing. That really helps me. And so here we are, just quickly organizing our chests for the last day. And it's not the last day, it's day 94, but we're almost done. And we were thinking we should build a celebration for 100 days, because it's our first 100 days. Why would we not build a celebration? So I went into the mines. Not sure why. But oh yeah, I went to explore the cave that Degen found, going through the water some more, and we found this is where I found like 7 diamonds, I think, in just one caving exploration. So yeah, see, there's more diamonds, like there's diamonds all over the place in this cave. It's like a really big cave too. So I was kind of thinking that maybe we could make like a future like mega base here. Like, wouldn't that be like cool? Comment down below if you want us to do that. Make like a mega base in this cave. We could. That's what we could do. That would be fun. That would be really fun. So comment down below if you want us to do that. And so we're trying to get back. We have 5 days, and we're like, we need to make this celebration so that we can, you know, get the celebration done, because it actually takes a while to build it. We figured out, and we got it done at like little time left. See, I'm shearing sheep because we're doing wool for the celebration. We're using wool. It's day 98, and so yeah, I'm trying to shear as much sheep as possible. Right now we can't find milk, and we need milk buckets to make the cake that we're gonna use. We have like, oh, and then the reason the zombie was wearing almost full iron armor was because that was Degen's iron armor, and he had died to an iron golem, because the iron golems were spawning outside of our iron farm, and our iron farm's apparently broken right now. So we'll hopefully get that fixed in the next 200 days, because, you know, it was not very good, because we didn't have any access to iron because the iron golems were spawning on top, and so when we tried to kill them, we towered up 4 blocks and they hit us. So I'm not sure if that's like a bedrock glitch or something, but yeah. So here I'm just trying to build like the 100 days, you know, celebration. The reason the water's there is Degen's making a 100 sign, which I think is really cool. And there I woke up to a creeper right by my bed and died, so I had to fill in the whole hole. Huh. That's weird. Okay, anyways, back to chest room, organizing the last little things, making some buckets, and we needed a cow. That's what we were missing, because we needed a cow, and you can, apparently, when you're looking for one, you can never find one. So I really was just looking all over the place. It's day 100 by now, and we decided that we were gonna go until we finished this celebration, because we just wanted to finish this 100-day celebration. And so I'm making sugar here, and we got the milk, by the way. We had 3 cakes, and this is our last cake I'm making. That's 4 cakes. And so I'm running over. We're trying to get this done before, like, by the end of day 100. So I don't know, like, because I think most people end it on day 100, like, on the night of day 99, going into day 100, they end it. But here we just kind of need to finish these things, and, you know, 100 days is weird, because at the start you're like, okay, I'm gonna rock this, I'm gonna get this over with, I'm gonna make great content, and then by like maybe day 80, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to finish so many things before this 100 days ends, because you've planned like so many things. And so that's the reason why doing like more days is really helpful, so that you can get all of the things that you wanted to do done. And so here I'm placing the cakes on the podium, and there were a bunch of mobs that we just didn't want like creepers to ruin our party, so we slept through the night, and then we woke up the next morning and Degen got hit by a zombie. So we didn't wake up the next morning. And then we woke up the next morning and we woke up to a celebration of 100 days. Woo! 100 days. 100 days. And so it was day 100. We were ready to eat the cake. And then I tried to take a screenshot. This is me attempting to take a screenshot. But apparently my computer does not like when I take a screenshot on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So that's the blank screenshot you can see there in the bottom right of my corner. And you can see my computer just like kicked me out of Minecraft. So I told Degen to leave so it like wouldn't like make the world like keep going to a farther day. But this is me loading into the world. And we're playing on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, so everything's a little different. But here we are at the cake, day 101. We passed 100 days. We're eating the cake. We're already full. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. They would really, really appreciate it, and it would really help. So thank you so much for watching if you watched all the way through. And I'll see you next time.